I've lived here, well, I was raised on a farm out of town, and I've lived in town here since 1970, if I remember right, a long time. Yeah. My kids all went to school here and graduated and gone. I got into city government mainly as a fluke. We used to get free garbage pickup, and one year we got a bill saying there was no more free garbage pickup, and I went to City Hall to find out why, what happened. And they just said, well, their finances went awry and they need to have somebody pay for it. And right then somebody said, well, we were short of a council member. You want to join the council? While I was on the council. Well, we've got some very good groups, good civic organizations, the Lions, the Legions, the Lioness, the Women of Today. They all got projects going, and that's how I judge a community. You can tell a good community by the civic organizations they have. The active organizations what make a community, because the city doesn't have the kind of money to do these things. Mm-hmm. It's the organizations that fundraise and do these things. Like the Lions built us a campground. The Lions were instrumental in getting us this covered bridge. The Snowflyers helped us build this Wobegon Trail Shelter. These organizations all chipped in and helped the city out, and this is what makes a community. It brings people together and at the same time raising money. Okay. And it's been just perfect for the community. I mean, we're not on a major highway, so this is our major highway. This is our lifeline. As far as economic development goes, is the Wobegon Trail. It's snowmobiles in wintertime, and bikes and walkers in summertime. And yeah, this is our major highway, the Wobegon Trail. Yeah, you come here on a Saturday, the parking lot down by the Wobegon Trail is usually full of cars with bike racks. Yep, last year the Lions did some fundraising and built a campground down here. And now we're trying to raise some money to build a new bathrooms with showers, handicap accessible bathrooms and showers, and we want this building to be as a storm shelter, built strong enough to withstand a storm, up to FEMA standards to build a storm. So we're trying to raise funding for that right now to get that going. Back in '97, I believe it was, the former mayor, Rosemary Sapuniak, and I was on the council at the time, and we talked about we should get natural gas in town. If I remember right, there was a shortage of something or other. So we started at that time already trying to get natural gas. And it seems every year we try and we get denied, and finally this spring it came to fruition here. We're going to have natural gas by this fall. Greater Minnesota Natural Gas is bringing it in from Swanville to Uppsala to the county line, and then XL will tie off that line and bring it into Holdingford and Old Pool. It's going to be funded as we go. XL Energy will carry us. We will be paying, every homeowner who gets natural gas will have to pay an extra $14.50 or something like that a month. I can't remember exact figures, but it'll be on their bill, an extra fee, and for 15 years or sooner. If more people hook up, the sooner this will be paid off. And once it's paid off, that fee will be gone and it'll be straight savings. But even with that 14, it's still going to be cheaper than buying fuel oil or propane or anything else. It'll still be a savings. And you can always hook up in the future. If you don't want to hook up now, it's going to cost you more to hook up, because right now XL is going to hook up 75 feet and the meter for free. Okay. And anything over that is $3.50. Next year, following year, it's not going to be that way. It'll be costing more. They can do it cheaper now because numbers. Right. The more people they can hook up, the cheaper they can do. Now, if they have to come in town next year for 1 or 2 people, it's going to cost a lot more. Yeah. Well, we've got all kinds of things going on. We're starting the economic development team is starting a hometown Thursdays, where businesses are going to have their little wares and specials out on the sidewalk. It's a way of drawing people into town and promoting our town. So every Thursday, starting the 19th of June and going on through the summer, will be Hometown Thursday. We just finally, we lost our restaurant, but now somebody just bought that. We're hoping to get that going. We have a lot here that there were some old buildings that we tore down. The city had some money left over in a fund, in a housing development fund, that we used to tear these buildings out, and now we finally sold a lot, and there's going to be a new building Everything Signs is going to put up a nice building there. Everything Signs, they build, they make signs and embroidered shirts, and it's they're up right now in our industrial park, but they're outgrowing their place, so they're going to build down here. Two Rivers Enterprises just expanded. They build food processing equipment and commercial kitchens. They've just expanded. Burcon Outdoors, they're expanding this summer, and Saponic Aggregates, they're thinking about it. They were going to expand, but now they might wait till next year, but they're growing also. So for a small town, we're doing very well industry-wise.